begin the drive with a run by Murray. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 55 yards.
And give him a ton of credit. He's running the ball really well. But I look at those guys up front. That unit is truly playing as just that. Every move that they make, their teammate understands what that move means and what they need to do. And right now, they're starting to grind it out pretty well.
To throw on third down, Ellis going up top for Miller. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Giant football's 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets them to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. On 1st down, Ellis. Slant route to Miller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a give. This is Murray. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Back to throw. Ellis toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Ellis. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. 3 yards the game there, 2nd down. Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Ellis. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go!
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. A handoff. It's Murray. Oh, fancy running by Murray. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A run. It's Murray. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. To throw on 3rd down. Ellis. He finds his man complete. That's Murray. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Ellis. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And his kick here is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Come on, fellas. Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On first down, Dyson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he fires one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They run the counter. Dyson. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He spots his tight end Keene over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 3rd down, Ellis. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got the hook up once again to Jeffrey. And they'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Throwing on first down. Ellis looking middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He's going to let this one go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Ellis. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Key. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Miller. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, left side. This is Murray. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run from the shotgun with Murray. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. Ellis. And he will have the 1st before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Ellis. That is caught by Rodgers. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Keene, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got Green. The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And that will be incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Ellis. He's got the hook up to Miller. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Ellis. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Throw left side taken in by Rodgers.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That one complete to Keene, the tight end.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Dalton Keene
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that's our score, 17-0. So that drive of 4 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season is going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Washingtonians are for real, folks. They moved their record to 8-2 now with the win there. From there, we'll head to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. A touchdown pass for Trey Lance in that one. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Christian McCaffrey, a touchdown reception. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Giants. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
We can't have that.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. The extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he may even buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They go with Murray again. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fighting to stay upright. Going deep this time for Miller.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground. And here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did. But poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
Going with a screen for Murray. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ellis. Got a man able to find Rodgers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On first down, Murray. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
It's easy work.
Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Ellis. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. They'll run it with Williams. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. New York ready to go again offensively. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. And that one needed a little time to develop because he started lined up out wide left. He caught that on the right side of the field.
And you're exactly right about the time, because that's not going to be a quick developing pattern, but also great sight lines for the guy throwing the ball to see a receiver cross his face and his sight line from one side of the field to the other. That usually attracts your attention. If you think he's open, you go ahead and deliver it, as we just saw there.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Ellis, he finds his man, complete. That's Hines.
Looking to throw on second down. Ellis.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Ellis. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense... And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Back now in Arlington. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Giants on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Ellis. He finds his man. Complete. It's Baker. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Ellis. He finds his man. Complete. It's Baker. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Ellis. And that'll be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Ellis. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Nothing's free.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Let's go, boys.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up brings up third. Now on 3rd and long. Look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On 1st down, Ellis. Incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Ellis. He finds his man, complete. That's Hines. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The completion good for only 6, so they'll bring up 4th. I hate to swim the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Finding Green complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. There'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. With plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down here.
Shut him down! Let's do this!
Throwing on 1st down. Ellis. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key because they're going to be asking